Breaking right now, let's take you right back live to the Senate floor, where a test vote on a Republican plan to end the government shutdown is on the brink of failing right now, but the voting does continue after the test vote for the Democrat plan just failed moments ago along party lines for the fourth time. Republican Senator Bill Hagerty and Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna are standing by. But first, let's go to senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram reporting live on the very latest, minute by minute, as this moves forward. Hello, Chad, from Capitol
Martha,
Hill.
good afternoon. No surprises here. The government is going to remain closed over the weekend and probably at least into early next week. In fact, it seems as though both sides are hardening their positions. This roll call vote, which is a procedural vote, a test vote to break a filibuster on the House-approved interim spending bill, is failing. The vote right now is 54 yeas and 43 nays. The problem, though, is that they have a 60-vote threshold. There are three senators who caucus with the Democrats, who supported this. You had Angus King, the independent from Maine, who caucuses with the Democrats for this, Catherine Cortez Masto, the Democrat from Nevada, and also John Fetterman, the Democrat from Pennsylvania, who signaled before the vote that he didn't think that anything was going to be different on this roll call vote. So this vote will close here shortly, and then everybody will flee to the exits. They hope on the Republican side of the aisle to maybe coax some Democrats to vote yes next week. They will try this again. They've tried this a couple of times since the government has shut down, and maybe if they send senators home over the weekend, they're not going to keep them in session, that their constituents will apply pressure on them. But sometimes that pressure works the other way as well, is that there will be pressure on Republicans maybe to open up the government as well. There's another nugget of information that I've just gotten in the past 20 minutes or so here. A senior House Republican source tells me that there is no formal plan right now to bring the House of Representatives back until the Senate syncs up with the House. So it was thought that the House would come back this coming week, but this is another level of the pressure. The House just continues to stay out, and they would give their members 48 hours notice to come back to Washington if they are going to schedule votes, because the House, the Republican position there is that we pass their bill, they pass their bill, and so that will amp up pressure on the Senate to do its job. Negotiations off stage, there continue to be a few talks here and there. Caroline Leavitt, the White House spokeswoman, said that there were conversations with moderates, but I can tell you what usually happens when you get to this stage in a government shutdown is that both sides start to get pressure. And in fact, they are reading right now the final total. Dave McCormick, the senator from Pennsylvania, is reading this. So this has officially failed. Again, this was not a straight up or down vote on the bill itself. The vote, 54 yeas, 44 nays, but they needed to get to 60 votes. So the government continues to be shuttered. Back to you.
Chad, thank you very much.